Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about the new brand Caliray. Caliray was founded by the same woman who founded Urban Decay. They have about 4 or 5 products on Sephora right now, but I bought these two. This is a mini size of the Come Heller High Water Tubing Mascara. I got this for $13. And I also got their Glazed and Infused Plumping Glassy Lip Trip in Rainbow Blow. It's a lot of words. So just a couple things I've noticed about the brand. Obviously they have like really bright, kind of young, fun packaging. They have some tagline that's like clean formulas, dirty minds, sexy sustainability. Not sure how a beauty brand can have a dirty mind, but I get that they're trying to be like young and fun and edgy and sexy, so whatever. Come Heller High Water is the name of the mascara. This is the Glazed and Infused Plumping Glassy Lip Trip, so playing off of like Dazed and Confused. So they're clearly trying to be a brand that doesn't take themselves too seriously. I've already put on eyeshadow, eyeliner, and curled my lashes. And just a little bit on the formula. So this is a tubing mascara, which means that the formula forms like tubes over your lashes. And the idea is that that prevents it from flaking or smudging since that formula doesn't separate, it's a tube. Personally, I have never had an issue with a tubing mascara ever flaking or smudging on me, but I know a couple people have pointed out this has smudged on them. Personally, I haven't experienced that. The only thing I will say is that the reason I only use tubing mascaras is they wash off very easily with warm water. Long gone are the days when I had to like soak a cotton pad in the Clinique makeup cleansing oil and just like soak my eyes with it. That's why I'm a total convert to tubing mascaras. This one though is harder to remove than most tubing mascaras. Some people haven't complained about that, but some of my friends have validated that and said that like instead of it washing off with water, you kind of have to soak your lashes in some cleansing balm and like really work it in, sit there for a few seconds and then really get your face in the hot water in the shower and then it comes off. The first time I applied this, I could not get it off because I just didn't work it in long enough. But now it just takes me a couple extra like 20 seconds. What I like about the mascara is instead of like a regular plastic spiky tubing mascara wand, it has natural bristles, which is nice. I think it adds for a little bit more of like a fluffier look. And I'm just gonna get on in. Obviously this is my first time in this setting with these lights and this camera. So if I'm too washed out, too close, too far, I'll figure it out eventually. So my lashes are curled and just gonna work it in. I'm trying so hard not to do my mascara face. You guys all know what I'm talking about. And I like to focus on the outer corners. I was doing the mascara face, I was like, oh, interesting, that's never happened before. As you can see from that one coat of mascara, definitely kind of more of like a natural fluffy look. Now I'm gonna do the other eye. There you go, mascara is done. One thing I noticed is that as it dries, the formula is a little bit more on the wet side, which means it's a little bit on the heavier side, so my lashes kind of droop. I don't like that look. I really prefer a mascara that right out of the gate holds a curl better, but I do find with a lot of tubing mascaras that the formula kind of dries up over time, and then a lot of times it'll just get to that perfect consistency and stay there where it'll hold a curl a little bit better. So I'll definitely keep you posted on that. The removal doesn't really bother me. I just use a cleansing balm and stick my face in hot water for a little bit longer. So the only con of the mascara for me is really just that it doesn't hold a curl very well. I feel like if I'm looking in the mirror, my lashes just look very natural. Not very curled, not very voluminous, not very lengthened, but I think that fits the aesthetic of the brand. They're going for like a very young, fun, casual, barely there makeup kind of vibe. Also, I went to pee before I was filming this video and I accidentally popped off a nail. As for the lip gloss in Rainbow Blow, this is a very bright fuchsia pink. I was not expecting it to be this bright. Their Instagram posts really made this color seem like it was gonna be a little bit more of a bright reddish coral, which I was so excited about, but it really is just kind of like a bright pink, a bright warm pink. The Glazed and Infused Plumping Glossy Lip Trip was $19 and it comes in a squeezy tube. Not my favorite kind of packaging. I don't like squeezy tubes because they get so messy, it's hard to be precise, and that's the case with this one as well. I have to be quite careful so too much product doesn't spill out. That's how it looks with just a barely there touch of color. And if you want to build it up, there you go. That's what it looks like at pretty full opacity. There's definitely some kind of scent to this, although it's subtle, and my friend Dev actually said she didn't notice a scent in hers, but I'm extremely sensitive when it comes to smells. For me, and I can smell it on my lips right now, so it's like strong for me. It smells like bear with me here. It smells like a combination of coconut, something fruity, like pineapple maybe, and old school sunscreen lotion. Like there is a copper tone baby kind of vibe. I actually really like it. I think it smells super good. I think the scent is certainly subtle enough that if you're sensitive to scents, it probably won't be an issue. Like I said, my friend Dev didn't even notice it. But if you like a subtle little beachy scent, I think that very much fits the vibe of the brand and I quite like it. As for the formula, as you can see on my lips, it's quite high shine. It is definitely a thinner, more lightweight formula, which I was not very excited about. I was hoping it would have a little bit more cushion, a little bit more plushness that I love. But despite the fact that it is quite a thin product, I actually don't find that it slides around my face or migrates all that much. Like it doesn't feel like a lip oil. I always feel like lip oils just kind of like spread around my lips because they're so thin and have no viscosity, nothing to like stick to the edges of my lips. But with this, I do find that there is a little bit of staying power so that it doesn't slide around and migrate outside my lip lines. I don't want to say that this is a liquid lip balm, but it's a very comfortable formula. And I would say it's kind of like a cross between a non-sticky lightweight lip gloss and, you know, a liquid lip balm. But this is not the kind of product I reach for when my lips are dry or in need of nourishment. I don't find that this leaves my lips any better than before. So I would not put this in the category of like a Fit Glow lip serum, a Rowan liquid lip balm, M Cosmetics lip cushion, Charlotte Tilbury Happy Kiss, Beauty Pie collagen lip oil. It doesn't give me that kind of lip treatment feeling like those other products do. But I think if you're looking for a lip gloss that's comfortable and not sticky, that comes in some fun shades, that's relatively affordable and quite accessible because it's on Sephora, then this could be a really good option. And this is not how I like to wear it. Any bright colors, I don't just like slap on my face. I will do a brown liner first and then put this over it. So let's do that. My favorite lip liner for bright shades is the Thrive Cosmetics lip liner in khaki. And I go quite a bit under my bottom lip line and blend. And then I soften the Cupid's bow. And go a little outside on the edges on the side. And now I would apply the gloss. I just think that that looks better. Hopefully it's not giving us like 90s dark brown liner vibes, but I think that, you know, it just makes things look a little more defined, a little bit sexier, less like bright lip in your face. Okay, I'm looking on Sephora and the brand also has a skin tint and an eyeliner. For me, eyeliner is just another eyeliner unless it's like something exceptional like the Victoria Beckham that I keep hearing about. I definitely want to try that one. The skin tint, I don't know if you'll be able to see my phone, but it looks a lot like the Kosas tinted face oil, which was like the worst product I've probably ever tried. But I had a bunch of friends review the skin tint and said that it's absolutely not like that at all. It's not oily. It's actually quite a nice, light, buildable coverage. And everyone said it just made their skin look really beautiful and blurred, but felt lightweight. So I was interested in it, but sadly the shade range is not so great. They have 10 shades of the skin tint and I decided not to pick it up because I can tell they don't have a shade for me. None of the light shades have cool tones. If brands refer to skin tones as fair, light, medium, then Caliray doesn't even have one that would be considered fair. They jump right into light and it's very yellow. I've seen swatches and there simply is not a shade for me. I'm in between like a fair and light, but with quite pink undertones. I have a really hard time finding a shade match and I'm just not gonna buy a product to test it for YouTube if I know it's not gonna work out for me. Okay, that's it for me. Just wanted to hop on here and do a super quick mini review after I've been testing these for a week so I could give my final thoughts. Again, I think both products are good. Not my favorite mascara, not my favorite lip product. Could I live without them? Absolutely. But it's fun to try new brands, fun to try new makeup, so I'm definitely gonna finish up the bottle of the mascara because I think for a daytime look, the mascara totally is a nice fluffy natural vibe, and then the lip product I'm gonna pass to a friend because it's just a little bit too pink for me, a little bit too thin and slippery, but overall I think the products are fine. And I do think there is absolutely a consumer for them. I just personally prefer a more lifted lash look, and I prefer a thicker, more nourishing lip formula that doesn't come in a squeezy tube. But I totally think there are people out there that are gonna love the products and love the brand. So by no means am I giving them a negative review. It's just for my preferences, it's not a perfect fit. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy this really short mini review style. Maybe I can start peppering that into some of my longer videos. And as always, I'll leave everything that I used and everything that's on my face linked in the description box below. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.